morning, good afternoon, or good evening, my beautiful hot messes. My name is Mistress Lavender, also known as the Fandom Dictator, and welcome to my reading YouTube channel. If you're looking for my other YouTube, it is A Beautiful Hot Mess, AYE Beautiful Hot Mess, where it's regular content. But if you're at the right YouTube, welcome. This YouTube, how many times am I going to say YouTube in the intro? This YouTube is only for reading. So right now I'm reading The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. I'm on page 101 in the triple digits. Whoop whoop. I got my pen ready because when we read and we don't know words, we underline. So we're on Law 14, pose as a friend, work as a spy. Let's begin. Oh, before we start, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn your post notifications on, obviously, because you're obsessed with me. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Judgment. Knowing about your rival is crucial. Use spies to gather valuable information that will keep you a step ahead. Be still. Play the spy yourself. In polite social encounters, learn to probe. Ask indirect questions to get people to reveal their weakness and intentions. There is no occasion that is not an opportunity for artful spying. Observance of the law. Joseph Duveen was undoubtedly the greatest art dealer of his time. From 1904 to 1940, he almost single-handedly monopolized Americans' millionaire art collecting market. But one prize plum eluded him, the industrialist Andrew Mellon. Before he died, Duveen was determined to make Mellon a client. Duveen's friends said this was an impossible dream. Mellon was a stiff, taciturn man, underlined. The stories he had heard about the congenial, talkative Duveen rubbed him the wrong way. He had made it clear he had no desire to meet the man. Yet Duveen told his doubting friends, not only will Mellon buy from me, but he will only buy from me. For several years, he tracked his prey, learning the man's habits, tastes, phobias. To do this, he secretly put several of Mellon's staff on his own payroll, worming valuable information out of them. By the time he moved into action, he knew Mellon about as well as Mellon's wife did. In 1921, Mellon was visiting London and staying in a palatial suite on the third floor of Claridge Hotel. Duveen booked himself into the suite just below Mellon's on the second floor. He had arranged for his valet to befriend Mellon's valet, and on the fateful day he had chosen to make his move. Mellon's valet told Duveen's valet, who told Duveen that he had just helped Mellon on with his overcoat, and the industrialist was making his way down the corridor to ring for the lift. Duveen's valet hurriedly helped Duveen with his own overcoat. Seconds later, Duveen entered the lift, and lo and behold, there was Mellon. "How do you do, Mr. Mellon?" said Duveen, introducing himself. "I am on my way to the National Gallery to look at some pictures." How uncanny! That was precisely where Mellon was headed, and so Duveen was able to accompany his prey to the location that would ensure his success. He knew Mellon's taste inside and out, and while the two men wandered through the museum, he dazzled the magnate with his knowledge. Once again, quite uncannily, they seemed to have remarkably similar tastes. Mellon was pleasantly surprised. This was not the Duveen he had expected. The man was charming and agreeable and clearly had exquisite tastes. When they returned to New York, Malone visited Duveen's exclusive gallery and fell in love with the collection. Everything, surprisingly enough, seemed to be precisely the kind of work he wanted to collect. For the rest of his life, he was Duveen's best and most generous client. Interpretation. A man as ambitious and competitive as Joseph Duveen left nothing to chance. What's the point of winging it? Of just hoping you may be able to charm this or that client? It's like shooting ducks blindfolded. Arm yourself with a little knowledge and your aim improves. Mellon was the most spectacular of Duveen's catches, but he spied on many a millionaire. By secretly putting members of his client's household staff on his own payroll, he would gain constant access to valuable information about the master's comings and goings, changes in taste, and such other tidbits of information that would put him a step ahead. A rival of Duveen who wanted to make Henry Frick a client noticed that whenever he visited the wealthy New Yorker, Duveen was there before him, as if he had a sixth sense. To other dealers, Duveen seemed to be everywhere and to know everything before they did. His powers discouraged and disheartened them, until many simply gave up going after the wealthy clients who would make a dealer rich. Such is the power of artful spying. It makes you seem all powerful, clairvoyant. Your knowledge of your mark can also make you seem charming, so well you can anticipate his desires. No one sees the source of your power, and what they cannot see, they cannot fight. Rulers see through spies, as cows through smell, Brahmins through scriptures, and the rest of the people through their normal eyes. Kiutilya, Indian philosopher, 3rd century BC. So, keys to the power. In the realm of power, your goal is a degree of control over future events. Part of the problem you face then is that people won't tell you all their thoughts, emotions, and plans. Controlling what they say, they often keep the most crucial parts of their character hidden. Their weaknesses, ulterior motives, obsessions. The result is that you cannot predict your moves and are constantly in the dark. The trick is to find a way to probe them, to find out their secrets and hidden intentions, without letting them know what you are up to. This is not as difficult as you might think. A friendly front will let you secretly gather information on friends and enemies alike. Let others consult the horoscope or read tarot cards. You have more concrete means of seeing into the future. The most common way of spying is to use other people. As Duveen did, the method is simple, powerful, but risky. You will certainly gather information, but will have little control over the people who are doing the work. Perhaps they will ineptly reveal your spying, or even secretly turn against you. It is better to be the spy yourself, to pose as a friend while secretly gathering information. The French politician Talleyrand was one of the greatest practitioners of this art. He had an uncanny ability to worm secrets out of people in polite conversation. A contemporary of his, Baron de Vautries, wrote, "Wit and grace marked his conversation. He posed the art of concealing his thoughts and his malice beneath a transparent veil of insinuations. Words inject his own personality." The key here is Talleyrand's ability to surpass himself in the conversation, to make others talk about themselves and inadvertently reveal their intentions and plans. I'm going to stop there. I'm at page 104. But yeah, I'll stop there. I'm done reading it. So yeah, we're starting at throughout Talleyrand's life on page 104. Again, I'm still on law 14 of pose as a friend, work as a spy. Again, my name is MISTRESS LAVENDER. Thank you so much for joining my reading channel, and go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Turn your post notifications on, and go in the more box where it has like my hashtag, a beautiful hot mess. Click that, and then I'll have all my links where you can follow me and my website. But thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.